make some big strides. Not to make small change, not incremental change, but some big change. But if we want to take advantage of this moment, then we can't accept the same old conventional textbook Washington campaigns. We can't accept that. You know, we can't have the campaigns that say, don't ask us tough questions because, you know, the answers might not be popular. That just won't do. Telling the American people what you think they want to hear instead of what they need to hear, that just won't do. Don't speak the truth right now. You know, triangulating, poll testing positions because we're worried about what Mitt or Rudy or Fred or Tom or whoever else might say about us just won't do. Not this time, not now. If we're serious about winning this election, then we can't live in fear of losing it. We can't be timid. We've got to be bold. You know, I want everybody's vote. I want Democratic votes. I want Republican votes. I want independent votes. I want everybody. I want everybody's vote. When I'm a Democratic nominee, my opponent won't be able to say, well, you voted for the war too, because I didn't. They won't be able to say, well, you supported this policy against Iran because I haven't. They won't be able to say that, well, you don't believe in talking to leaders we don't like because I said that does not make any sense. John F. Kennedy once said we should never negotiate out of fear, but we should never fear to negotiate. Strong countries and strong presidents talk to their adversaries. None of our Americans stand. That's right. That's true. That's president of the United States of America. See, when I am president, I'm looking forward to going before the world community, before the United Nations, and saying, America's back. All these years, because I know that the only reason I'm standing here today, the only reason that Oprah Winfrey is here, the only reason that Michelle Obama is here, the only reason that so many of us are here is because somebody, somewhere, stood up when it was risky.